Welcome back to another walk in the Carpenter shop where together we're learning how to be that person that Jesus has created us to be. And hopefully it's going well for you. I want to give you a verse today out of 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 11 that says this, "But one and the same Spirit works all these things, distributing to each one individually as He wills." Author Stu Weber had two sons that did well in high school athletics. To encourage his youngest son, Ryan, to find his niche, Stu spent a lot of time with him camping and doing things in the outdoors. And so while the other boys were athletes and chasing that dream, Stu poured into his other son some skills that would be that outdoorsy, loving to camp, loving to be outside in nature kind of thing. The most valued possession that his son Ryan had was his pocket knife, because he learned to use that pocket knife for anything and everything and made that pocket knife really just an extension of himself. The value of that knife became evident that one day for his father's birthday, Ryan wrapped up the pocket knife and gave it to him as a gift. In other words, he gave the best that he had, an extension of himself, and he gave it to his father. It dawns on me that when I hear that story, it reminds me of the giftedness that God gives to us. He gives to us His best, an extension of Himself, and it's something that we can use that is a part of Him in the world around us. That's what gifts are for. Gifts are for the building up of the body of Christ, and each one of you, if you're a follower of Jesus, you have a gift that is given to you to use. It's incredibly valuable. God gave it to you. It's an extension of Himself. And He pours it into you, and it's a supernatural thing that only He can give and only He can use through you. And so the question is, are you using your gifts? Do you even know what those gifts are? If not, you need to discover them. And if you know what they are, you need to be using them. And if you're not, then why not? Because that is a part of the obedience that He calls us to. And the more we use those gifts, the more we understand those gifts. And the more we understand those gifts, the more we see the opportunity to use them. And the more we see the opportunity to use them, the bigger impact that we'll have and the more that we'll grow. And so use your gifts, discover those gifts, and recognize that those gifts are an extension of God's best given to you for you to use in the world around you to build up the body of Christ. I'll join you next time here in the Carpenter Shop.